I'm back in the saddle again. Out where a friend is a friend, where the long horse have a cruising down the road. I'm back in the saddle again.
Welcome to the Melody Ranch Christmas Party with Gene Autry. Yes, sir, your friendly local merchant who sells and displays healthful, refreshing, delicious double mint chewing gum invites you to meet all the folks here at Melody Ranch. Johnny Bond, the Cass County Boys, the Pinafores, Carl Cotner, and yours truly, Lou Crosby. And right now, here's our Melody Ranch Santa Claus himself, America's favorite cowboy, Gene Autry.
Well, thank you very, very much there, Lou Crosby. And howdy, folks. Well, here it is, just 4 days until Christmas. And since we won't be able to celebrate with a lot of you, on that day we thought that it'd kind of be nice to have our Christmas party this Sunday. So, boys, what do you say we start things off by dedicating our first song to the little fat man in the bright red suit? Yes, sir, kids. Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blitzen and all his reindeers pulling on the rein. Bells are ringing, children singing, oh, it's merry inside. So hang your stockings and say your prayers, cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. He's got a bag that's filled with toys for boys and girls again. Hear those sleigh bells jingle, jangle, oh, what a beautiful sight. So jump in bed and cover your head, cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. He'll come around when chimes ring out that it's Christmas morn again. Peace on earth will come to all if we just follow the light. So let's give thanks to the Lord above, cause Santa Claus comes tonight.
Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blitzen and all his reindeer pulling on the rein.
Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. So hang your stockings and say your prayers, cause Santa Claus comes tonight.
Oh, boy, that was really great. Here comes Santa Claus. Yes, sir. And here comes Lou Crosby right behind him. I sure hope that little fat man in the bright red suit does right for yours truly.
Say, that reminds me, Lou, I don't believe you've said what you want for Christmas.
Oh, I don't have to say, partner. Good old Santa knows I want my presents Western style. Confidentially, Gene, instead of stockings at the fireplace, I'm hanging up chaps with the seams sewn together. You know, more room for the swell saddles and spurs and 10-gallon hats I'm going to get.
Well, that sure sounds like a Western Christmas to me, Louis.
Oh, but that's not all. Besides that, I'm asking for all Santa can get me of that grand old Melody Ranch favorite, Wrigley's Spearmint Gum.
Now, there's a gift that's more in your line, Lou. But now that it's right before Christmas, let's keep the record straight for Sunday. It's delicious double mint gum. It's top favorite at Melody Ranch with everyone but you. So I'm hoping old Santa doesn't forget me when he starts passing out double mint. Its mild mint flavor is always a refreshing treat, Christmas or any day. And that pleasant chewing helps a fellow's digestion after those hearty holiday meals. Now, Lou, time for another song. A song that no Christmas party at Melody Ranch would be complete without. Boys? you say that we all gather around the Christmas tree and start wrapping the presents we bought, huh? Say, Johnny, suppose you wrap up that electric train for some...
Here, the track. Here comes old number 999 again. Come on, Mr. Fireman, I need more steam.
Hey, wait just a minute. Wait a minute. Now, slow down there, sonny boy. Turn off that train.
Okay.
All out for Marietta, Oklahoma. Now get that train wrapped and put Jimmy Freeman's name on it. I'll be back here in a second.
Here, I'll help you, Johnny.
Don't touch that engine, Lou. You've got lots of steam.
Hey, this thing's all right. How do you make it go anyway?
Well, don't let Autry know, but there's the SWITCH right there.
Oh, well, let's give it just one more time around the track, and then we'll wrap it up.
All right, let's go. Hey, what is this? What is this? Am I going to have to run you two out of the room?
Autry, have your tickets.
This train stops for no man.
Okay,
There's a
go
Stop
ahead.
that train. Come on, stop it. There's a cow on the track.
Take the beat.
Say, where's the switch?
Right over there.
All right, you two. You wrap the other things. I'll take care of this train myself.
Always somebody to spoil the fun. Come on, Lou.
Okay. Say, Johnny, by the way, what are you giving me for Christmas anyway?
You really want to know?
Sure.
Okay. Close your eyes.
All right, they're closed.
What do you see?
Nothing.
That's it.
That's gratitude for you. I got you a pair of bookends.
Bookends. Good. That's the only part of the book I read anyway.
What's all the commotion over there?
I don't know. Let's go find out.
Okay.
All right, care of the track there, you lugs. Have your tickets ready. Come on, Mr. Fireman. I need more steam.
I knew it.
He just wanted to get me away from there so he could have that train for himself. Oh, well, once a kid, always a kid, they say.
Hey, boys and girls.
While Autry is over there playing with a Train, why don't we all get together and sing a couple of songs, Western style.
Oh,
All right, Cotner, give us the key and let's get going.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Happy holiday, happy holiday, happy holiday, happy holiday. While the merry bells keep ringing, may your every wish come true. Happy holiday, happy holiday, happy holiday, happy holiday. May the calendar keep ringing. Happy holidays to you. Christmas Eve will find me with a love like me. I'll be home for Christmas if only in my dreams. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Heading for the ranch house, the place where I was born. Saddle back to want to go back to see that Christmas morn. Lots of fun for everyone at the Cowboys Christmas ball. Cowboy yells and jingle bells, Merry Christmas. One and
Oh, yes, sir. Wonderful, boys and girls, wonderful. Yes, sir, if the folks didn't like that, they wouldn't like turkey and fruitcake. Now, I'd like to sing a song that spells Christmas to grown-ups and kids alike. And even though you've never seen snow falling outside a frosted window or heard the sound of sleigh bells on a cold wintry night, you can still dream of a snow-covered valley and the pines, yes, to the pine trees that glisten in the moonlight. You can because this song will tell you how. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh to sing it. A song that means kids and happiness and love. A song that means peace and goodwill among men. But you know, sometimes some of us forget it. We don't mean to, but we do. And so I have a hunch that this story may help us to remember. About 8 years ago, long before I bought my Melody Ranch there, Mark Daniels and his daughter, Ellen, lived down the road shortly. As the story was told to me, Ellen fell in love, ran off from home and married against her father's wishes. The old man was mighty bitter. He disowned his daughter, refused to forgive her for what she had done. Well, weeks passed into months and months into years, and Mark Daniels became a sour, crabby, unhappy old man with mighty few interests in life. Then one day, 4 years ago, he received a letter from a lawyer in the East telling of his daughter's death. Her last wish was that her 5-year-old daughter be sent to her grandfather for care. I guess it was just about the 1st of December when Mark and his housekeeper, Mrs. Park, went down to the train to meet Susan.
That looks like her now, Mark. The little girl with the red coat. Here we are, honey, over here.
Stop shouting, Luella, stop shouting. The child sees us.
Oh, bless her, so glad to see you.
Well, all right, child. Come on. It's time to go home.
Oh, don't you want me to hug your neck and give you a kiss?
No. That won't be necessary. All right, Luella, bring her along.
Yes, Mark. Come along, Susan, honey. But I want to go with Grandpa. Well, he's going with us, too. Yes, but I want to walk with him.
Young lady, you'll do as you're told to do. And the sooner you learn that, the better off you'll be. Now take Mrs. Sparks' hand and come along.
And that was the kind of welcome little Susan got from her grandfather. Well, a couple of weeks went by, and no one saw either Mark or the little girl. By this time, Christmas was only a week away, so I decided it would be the neighborly thing to do to call at the Daniels Ranch and invite Susan to a kind of pre-Christmas party we were having at Melody Ranch for all the kids in our section. Howdy, Miss Park. Mark at home?
No, he ain't, but I'm expecting him soon. You want to come in and wait for him?
Well, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking mighty well.
Huh? Flattery ain't going to get you nowhere, Jean Autry. Besides, I'm too busy to listen to all that mush. Just you go on in the other room and have a seat. And mind you, keep your feet off the sofa.
Hello.
Well, hello there, young lady.
What's your name?
My name's Jean. What's yours?
Susan. Do you like it?
Well, I sure do. Say, that's a mighty pretty dress you're wearing.
Oh, thank you. Do you know my grandpa?
Mm-hmm. Sure do.
You live around here?
Oh, not very far away. Just over that hill you see out the window.
Do you have a little girl?
No, but I wish I did. Say, tell me, are you ready for Santa Claus, Susan?
Well, no, sir. You see, Santa Claus doesn't come to see boys and girls out here.
Oh, is that so? Who told you that?
Grandpa, he says I'll get what I need anyway.
Oh, I see.
But I don't want anything. I just want Santa Claus to come see me.
Well, what do you want here, Autry?
Hello, Mark. Why, I came to talk about Susan.
Yeah? What do you want to know about Susan?
Oh, we were talking about Santa Claus, Grandpa.
Now, look here, Autry. I ain't going to allow no such nonsense to be discussed around this young'un.
I wouldn't exactly call it child's Christmas nonsense, Mark.
That's what I call it. I raised one daughter with all them crazy ideas, and I ain't aiming to see this kid turn out the way she did.
All right, Mark. It's your business. And I'll not interfere in your affairs.
Yeah, good. Just see that you don't. Now, if that's all, I'll say good night.
Well, that was that. I felt sorry for little Susan. Her mother must have told her all about Christmas and Santa Claus. And yet, here she was in a strange world among strange people who were trying to teach her that such beliefs were nonsense. Anyway, a few days later, Champ and I happened to be riding by the Daniels place when I noticed little Susan out front, swinging on the gate.
Hi, Jean.
Well, hello there, Susan. How are you today?
Oh, just fine, thank you. Gosh, that sure's a pretty horse. What's his name?
Why, well, this is Champion, Susan. Champ, say howdy to Susan.
Hello, Champ.
Where's your grandpa, Mrs. Park?
Oh, they had to go to town to get some things. I have to wait here till they get back.
Well, I'm glad that Champ and I happened along.
Oh, so am
Say,
I.
I tell you what, Susan. Just give me your hand, and the three of us will ride to the top of that hill, and I'll show you where Melody Ranch is.
Oh, I'd like that.
come.
Oh, this is the first time I've ever been on a horse. Why doesn't he go?
Well, you'll have to tell him to go. Just say giddy up to him.
Giddy up, Cap.
Well, there it is, Susan. That's where Champion and I live.
Oh, gosh, that's pretty.
Sure is. That's Melody Ranch, Susan.
Does Santa Claus come to Melody Ranch, too?
Why, sure he does. Every year.
Oh, I wish Grandpa'd let him come to our house.
Maybe he will. Right now, though, we'd better get you back home.
Oh, let's go to your house instead.
Oh, some other time, Susan. Come on now. Tell Champion to take you home.
All right, Champion. Hurry up.
I took Susan back to her swinging gate and then headed home, because I had an idea that Mark wouldn't like my taking Susan for a ride. Sure enough, I was right. That evening, right after dinner, he came calling on me.
And from here on out, Autry, I'll thank you not to come to my place no more. I'll raise Susan my way, and I don't want no interference.
All right, Mark. But I think it's a low-down shame that you're denying Susan a Christmas.
Yeah? Well, that will be my worry and not yours.
I'm glad of that. I wouldn't have such a thing on my mind for all the money in the world. Why, you're cheating that child out of everything the kid has to live for. And one of these days, it's going to hit home to you. Wait and see. Well, it was only a few days until Christmas, and all the Melody Ranch gang was getting ready for Santa Claus. Decorating the place, putting up a tree in the front room, and doing all the other things that help to bring the true spirit of Christmas. Then came Christmas Eve, and all of us were sitting around the fire, singing Christmas carols. Yes, sir, it was a real Christmas at Melody Ranch, just like I hoped folks everywhere were having. Well, we'd been singing for just about a half hour, I guess, when I heard the back door open. I thought perhaps it was some of the neighbors who had dropped by to visit us. So without disturbing anybody, I walked quietly back to the kitchen. That's funny. How does it... Huh? Why, Susan, what are you doing here?
I came to see Santa Claus, Gene.
Does your grandpa know you're here?
No, I ran away.
You shouldn't have done that, honey.
But you told me that Santa Claus always comes to Melody Ranch. I wanted to see him. He doesn't come to our house.
Well, Susan, I suppose we'll have to make the most of it. But I'll have to take you back home in just a few minutes. First, we'll come on in and meet the folks.
I want to see Santa Claus.
All right, honey. Let's see what we can do about it.
All right, quiet, everybody, quiet. We got company. Hey, what do you know? Who's this, Gene?
Boys and girls, this is Miss Susan and Johnny. Susan especially wanted to see Santa Claus.
Well, what? Oh, I get it, Santa Claus, sure. All right, Susan, I'll go out and look for him. He ought to be along any minute now.
Here you are, Susan. Now, you just set up a little fire and get warm while we're waiting for Santa Claus, huh? Well, I didn't know what to think. But I did know that when Mark Daniels discovered Susan was gone, well, there was no telling what would happen. In the meantime, Susan was right in the middle of things, having the time of her life. And when Johnny came in dressed in his Santa Claus outfit, her little eyes got as big as saucers.
Well, Susan, what would you like old Santa Claus to leave you?
Oh, I don't want anything, Mr. Santa Claus. I just want you to go see my grandpa.
Huh? Why do you want me to see your grandpa, honey?
Because he doesn't believe you're real.
Well, now, I don't know.
Why, sure he'll go see him, Susan. Won't you, Santa?
Yeah, sure I will. We'll show Grandpa, won't we, Susan?
I'll tell you what, Santa. You have all the boys and girls sing a nice Christmas song for Susan. I'll have to run out to the bunkhouse for a minute.
That's a good idea. All right, boys and girls, for Susan.
Now I was really in the spot, so I decided the only thing to do was to ride over and tell Mark exactly what had happened. As I started out from the door, I heard a horse coming in fast. I was pretty sure who it would be, so I paused for a moment to see what would happen. Sure enough, Mark Daniels swung from his mount and started around to the front door. But then, just as he passed the window, he stopped quickly. Looked in, started again, and then stopped. Then he walked back to the window and looked in again. I stepped quietly up behind him and stood there watching his face in the light from the window. Minutes seemed to pass, and then something came over Mark Daniels, something that I'd never seen before. I saw the hard features of his face slowly change, and then, as he heard the boys and girls singing the songs of Christmas, he saw Susan sitting on Santa's knee. He saw the tree with presents all around. Mark was seeing and hearing the spirit of Christmas. Perhaps he was thinking of a Christmas not long ago, of his own daughter, Ellen. His eyes moistened, and he slowly turned. Hello, Mark.
Huh? Oh, howdy, Autry. I was just...
You've been worried about Susan, haven't you?
Worried? I've almost gone crazy, Gene. I've called at every house around here. She's all I got left of my Ellen, Gene.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I've been a mean old cuss. I don't know how to make up for it. A moment ago, when I stopped by at this window and looked in, well, something happened to me. I found something that I lost a long time ago, Gene.
Yeah, I know, Mark. I'm glad you found it. Well, come on, let's go in and see Susan.
No. I don't want to spoil her Christmas, Gene.
You won't be spoiling it. You'll be helping us. Besides, it'll make her mighty proud to prove to you that there is really a Santa Claus.
Yeah? All right, let's go then.
Good. Now, you know what to do.
Oh, yes, you just leave it to me, Gene.
Hey, everybody. We have more company.
Oh, Susan, my baby. And say, who's this fella?
Santa Claus, see? And he's real.
Well, now, he sure is. Well, hello there, Santa Claus. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. But Susan here tells me that I never come to your house. Is that right?
Well, Santa, I'll tell you. You see, for a long time, there ain't been any little kids at my place.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember, sure. But there is now.
I live there now. Can he come to see me, Grandpa?
Well, now, if he don't, I'll be mad at him. But right now, I got to get home and get ready for Santa Claus when he comes tonight.
Now you're talking, Grandpa. Yes, sir, Susan. I'll be at your house tonight.
Oh, I'm so glad. But all I wanted was for Grandpa to believe in you. I didn't want anything else.
My little Susan. Bless your heart. Gene, will you bring Susan home after a while?
Why, sure I will, Mark.
Goodbye, honey. I'll see you a little later. Now, don't you worry. Everything will be ready for Santa Claus, you believe me. And Gene, would you walk outside with me?
Sure, Mark.
Be back in a minute, honey.
Gene, you'll never know what this means to me. I don't know how to think.
You don't owe me anything, Mark.
Yeah, but you made me see and understand something that, well, I'd forgotten about. All about it.
No, it wasn't me, Mark. It was someone else.
Huh? Who do you mean?
Well, when you're riding home, Mark, kind of take a look up there where those stars are. He did a great thing for you tonight. And you might want to thank him. Merry Christmas, Mark.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, Gene.
Well, Merry Christmas, folks. It's been grand from all of us to all of you. Have a good time, and we'll see